Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 20 of Let's Play SpellForce 3. In the last part,
Understood.
We were basically we've now got a lot of lore and we know a lot more about Mullendir, and we're now the Lord of Mullendir as per the achievement. And we're gonna go speak to Yira and Iskrim in the Nexus Core and Nexus respectively, and we're going to go and find out a little bit before we go and talk to Carol Farlan? Clara Farlan, so we can start gaining 2 allies. The second of who will more likely be the elves. I'm gonna think about it, but yeah, the elves. I like elves in every game I play. They're probably my favorite fantasy race. Therefore, more than likely going to it's the very high probability I'm going to go to those second. First, though, we do have to talk to Iskrim and Yira. Go, and there's Yira. So this is like the full look of the place when like it's all mapped. Yeah, I didn't leave anything out, which is good. Nearly level 8 as well, or nearly level 9, sorry. Which is great.
Interesting.
So, this is it, isn't it? Our base of operations?
So it seems.
An ancient Shaper city on a quest to find a cure for the Bloodburn. And we're working for the purity of light. Sounds crazy if you say it like that. Just some weeks ago, I thought I'd be in Greyfell now, trying to make a fresh start as an innkeep.
Innkeep? You?
Hey, don't laugh. What's wrong with some honest work after years of defiling on the road? Getting up early in the morning, setting the tables, serving mulled wine and stew to tired, weary souls. Just a simple, honest life.
Innkeeping is fun, until you find yourself on your knees at dawn, clearing up the puddles of vomit and beer these tired, weary souls left behind when they were done carousing.
Quite the cynic, aren't you?
So, you'd leave it all behind? The adventuring?
You know. People always act as if these decisions are final. The only way to find out how much I'd like that kind of life is by taking a chance, isn't it? And if one day I wake up and find myself in need of a change, I can still pack up my things and hit the road again. Upsides of elven blood. There's plenty of time.
For what it's worth, I enjoy your company.
Sure you do. Who else would patch you up after the next monumental battle? Anyway, talk later, shall we? I'm sure you've got battles to prepare. Corporal? Need anything?
So let's have a. Can you tell us a little bit more about your
Could you
homeland?
tell me a bit more about your homeland? Finn and Mir?
Well, it's not my homeland anymore, but yeah, shoot.
How is human culture different from elven culture?
I assume you mean Nortander from Finn and Mir? There isn't one elven culture, as little as there's just the humans. Generally spoken, though, I wouldn't say they're too different. Especially not compared to the orcs. Life is a lot slower, mainly due to our lifespan, and elves are even more defined by tradition than humans. They revere nature and value tradition and rules above all else, and they are extremely aware of what they say, how they say it, and to whom. Which also makes it very easy to offend an elf. I'm an exception in that regard, but that was something my vagrant years taught me. But then again, not all elves are like that. There are some who care as little about Ellen the White Tree and the traditions as a troll cares about his morning toilet.
What role does magic play among elves?
It's everywhere. Magic is considered a gift of Ellen, and it defines your standing in every possible way. We may have talked about that already, but the whole council who runs the country is made up of mages. Which is why the Purity will have a hard time finding followers in Finn and Mir, should they ever be naive enough to try.
I doubt that will ever happen. Elves have a very long lifespan. What's it like to live for so long?
Hard to say, since I don't know what a human body feels like. As an elf, you simply take it for granted. When I first realized how short a human life is during my travels, I was baffled. I've been on this world for 39 years now, and in the elven world, I'm hardly considered an adult. Here, I'd have delivered my 7th child by now. It's strange. That's the best way to describe it. But you know what I eventually came to realize?
Tell me.
That age doesn't necessarily make you wiser. I've talked to 30-year-old humans who understood more of the world than the ancient seers of Fin and Mir. It's all about experiences.
Interesting. There was something else I wanted to ask.
Sure. What?
You never told me why you fled Fin and Mir.
Oh, well, that's a long story. One I'd rather not discuss now, if you don't mind.
All right. Then maybe another time.
Yes, maybe.
Alright, fuck it, we'll go talk to, what's his face? Iskrim.
Will do.
In the Nexus core. We've learned enough about Yira for this part, I would say. Well, for now. Learn about Iskrim and then we can move on and go seek the Clara and hope Forlorn's hope hasn't been completely obliterated by the Bloodburn we heard when we left. Which, no, if I know my luck, it probably... Sorry. If I know my luck, it probably fucking has. I do not know why this city needs to be a shit ton of lights, though. I mean, come on. My eyes burn, you know, sometimes, game.
To this day, the Shaper's magical and technological...
Ah, Tahar. How nice of you to come by.
Made yourself comfortable?
Comfortable? Believe me, being comfortable is the last thing on my mind right now. Just look at this place. A Shaper city. Don't you feel it too? This sense of divinity?
You seem to be quite excited to be here.
Why, of course I am. Tahar, I'm not sure if you understand how much this means to me. The forgotten city of Mullendir, the heritage of the Shapers. Since my childhood days, I've dreamed of this. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, thank you. You and the Harbinger have made this dream come true.
Well, all we did was save you from the orcs. You were the one who found the entrance.
You make it sound as if saving me from those greenskins was an easy feat. It wasn't. Anything else I can help you with? If not, I'd like to take another look at that rune Lacaine gave us. It's at least as amazing as this place.
That armor you're wearing looks quite special. Is it from Windwall?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's from Windwall. I forged it myself. Why do you ask?
Well, our smiths might be able to forge you a better one. It looks quite worn.
What? No. No, that's not gonna happen.
Why not?
It means something to me. But if it's my protection you're worried about, I can do some work on it myself. You'd have to cover the expenses, though. I'm a bit short on material these days.
Fair enough. I'll let you know if I have some resources to spare. I found some materials. Could you use these to upgrade your armor?
Let me see. Oh, yeah, that could work. I'll start working as soon as possible.
Great.
There we go. Thanks, Tahar. Yeah, do you need something? I'm a tad busy.
There's something I've been wondering about. How did your cooperation with the Harbinger begin?
Well, that was simple. I was in Everlight at the time, on request of a nobleman. He'd hired me to do some work on an artifact collection of his. One night, a courier contacted me and gave me a letter. The message outlined the mission and the pay, even though the latter was almost irrelevant to me once I realized what it was that Lacaine wanted me to find.
Mullendir.
Yeah, you know the rest of the story.
What are your thoughts on the Harbinger, Rondar Lacaine?
Well, he's my employer. Without him, I wouldn't be on this mission. Or, what do you mean?
I was trying to say, how do you feel about what he stands for? The purity of light, Aonir's return.
Oh, that. I'm not certain I have an opinion on these matters.
All right, then. How does one make a living as an archaeologist?
Good question. One I usually prefer not to think or talk about. To be honest, it's a tough life. For some obscure reason, only very few scholars take interest in the Shaper or the Hibernian culture, even though there is so much to be found. It's a shame.
Like what? What is there to be found?
What? You mean apart from monumental steel constructs, ghost warriors, and a city full of ancient secrets to be discovered? A lot. But that's another topic.
How do you explain that lack of interest?
Well, what do you think? Ignorance. No matter if it's orcs, elves, dwarves, or humans. We're all terribly bad at learning from the past. Blasted, there's so much to be found, so much to be explored. Not just riches, but the technology, wisdom, and ancient secrets. But no, for some reason, the people with the coin just don't care. The only ones who even try to access this treasure are incompetent amateur treasure hunters, who usually get their heads chopped off by the first defense mechanism they walk into.
True. It's a pity.
Well, I suppose that answers your question. The life of an archaeologist is hard, and there have been times where I questioned if... well, if all the sacrifices I've made were worth it. Yet, here I am now.
I've been meaning to ask you, how does a dwarf end up so far from the Windwall Mountains?
Let's not talk about this now, shall we? Maybe later.
All right, sure. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No sweat, Tahar. It's fine.
Found out anything new about the rune?
Well, so far all I can say is that what Lacaine has given you is indeed a Shaper artifact, as we suspected. Now, I would write all this purity talk of the rune being a gift of Aonir off as religious nonsense if it weren't for the fact that the rune's energy actually interacts with the Godstones, shrines of Aonir.
Which means that the Shapers and Aonir are somehow connected.
Somehow, yes. And I'll find out how.
I'm going to go on a limb, ladies and gentlemen, and say Aonir was a Shaper. I'm calling that right this fucking second, because I technically called that ages ago, but I just never actually said it. Like, if Aonir isn't a fucking Shaper, then I don't know what the fuck he is, but that's the most logical explanation. He's a Shaper. And if he's not, well, I don't give a fuck, it doesn't really matter. I'm more interested in learning what he is, but still. I'm gonna make my fucking bet that he's a Shaper, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm like 90% sure I'm not fucking wrong on this one. So let's hope I'm not wrong, because I don't want to be fucking made an idiot. It looks scrag. That just looks disgusting. That just does. Oh, it doesn't look anywhere near as cool as that, but it's damaged. So I can't. It's kind of fucking shit now. And my reinforced scale mail doesn't actually give me a cast bone debuff. So yeah, actually no, I can go to the world map. Yeah, once I'm outside. So we're gonna go straight to Farland's Hope via Bloodburn and all that. Whatever it's called. Bloodburn. Is this Bloodburn? I think it's Bloodburn anyway. And we've still got those motherfucking trolls we wish I kept wasting the army on. But oh well, ladies and gentlemen, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Alright, so you can go to the foot of Bargagor. Forlorn's Hope. Yeah, it's the middle mouse button. Or Leaf Shade. That's the places we need to go to. Well, we can go to. Gotta go Forlorn's Hope first, like I said.
Danger up ahead. Here goes nothing.
Wait a minute.
Here we go.
There we go.
Does this never end?
Right, they're in the right shit. They're in the right. They're in the formation I'm used to. So that's good. All right.
Hold on a moment. Do you see that?
Yeah, fresh trails and a lot of them. An army went through here not too long ago.
Well, let's be on our guard.
Yes?
Is that a new body? Apparently not. Well, let's fucking go. Okay, that's new. Alright, still warm to touch. Would have happened took place not too long ago.
Let's see. Now would you
Look at that.
Blazes. Northander soldiers.
Must be your general's men. They followed our trail.
That was faster than expected.
Ah, fuck it. We can go. We can talk to him. I can kill all these guys.
Hold it right there. What's your business?
We are supposed to meet someone in Farland's Hope.
Well, bad luck then. This area is off limits. Now sod off.
We're supposed to meet the mayor of this town, Clara Farland. Where is she?
Claire Farland. What do you want from her?
Tahar, don't. We should scout the area first.
On second thought, I think we're at the wrong village. We'll be off.
The wrong village. Of course. Now get out of my face.
No need to be such a cunt, mate. I mean, Jesus fucking
Not a
Christ.
single villager in sight. That's ghastly. We should try to find Clara Farland as soon as possible.
If they didn't take her.
Well, at least the
Let's see.
loot's fresh. I mean, that's nice. A torch chair was brought here, but it looks as though it hasn't been put to use yet. Are you sure? There's fucking blood underneath it. Huh. That guy's not dead. That's interesting. Or interesting, whatever you want to call it. Something tells me we should fuck off and go somewhere else, because that seems smarter.
Blasted armor.
Will do.
So, I don't actually remember what the fuck we're looking at here, but we're looking at something. Oh yeah, more guards.
Move along. There's nothing for you people to see here.
Okay.
You got it.
Fucking hell. Going to the farthest entrance, aren't we? You know what? I'm gonna make a dumb decision, ladies and gentlemen. We're just gonna fucking attack.
Move along. There's nothing for you people to... What the... Over here! Help! Somebody!
E and W.
I'll keep you shielded.
Not even sorry.
All right. At least we can be sure they're all alarmed now. We should prepare ourselves for some resistance.
Ah. We got this.
Sounds like a plan.
See?
Sure.
The people are fine. Although apparently I'm meant to be going over here. Well, apparently we need to free Clara. That doesn't fucking bode well, does it? You know what? I think we should go to these guys. I think we should go sell some shit first and see if she's got any new money. Any new equipment as well.
You're an adventurer, aren't you? Come,
She
take
does
a
have
look.
new shit.
sure
I'm gonna sell my
something
green
might
shit
spark
for
your
now.
interest.
And this, like, crap stuff as well. Well, you got anything of interest for me? You got a lance, a long sword, a blood boiler. We'll sell that for now. Let's have a look at this
Pleasure doing
rim.
business with you. Come again.
7.08.
The best wares from Kalea to Northander.
Okay, you're not worth
You
it.
know how to bargain, don't you?
12%.
Yes,
I mean,
come
you got a
closer.
shield. You don't even
I'm
have
sure I
shields.
just what you need.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna buy all the fucking healing potions. I don't know, you fucking these potions. Focus. And fuck it. Yeah, whatever. Just take it.
Come again. May Tiara bless your path.
Yeah, whatever, you dumb bitch. There we go. We got rid of some shit. And you know what? Let's just get ourselves to about... Oh, fuck. Where the fuck would we come
Soldiers
from?
everywhere. I don't get it. Why invade Farland's Hope? Why didn't they move on?
Maybe they're expecting me to take the army, but blah, 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 all that stuff.
Danger up ahead.
You cunts. Right, we're going to have to take out all these guys because I've alerted them now. Okay, we'll take out this last guy, ladies and gentlemen, then we're going to have to end the part here. Because, well, we're just going to have to. Well, I'm going to pull back quickly, and I hope you guys have enjoyed, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll see you guys in the next part. See you guys then.